If you know that you're the God of the universe and you got yourself caught up in the elements, then you got to rise above those elements and be the master over them. So yeah, you went through that. I went through that, and then in no time, I'd say that's not going to happen to me because I'm the God. Nothing's going to be in control over me. Nothing, no woman, no money, nobody. That's where freedom comes in now. But now you done freed the dome of anything that's trying to control you. That's God knowledge / over the wisdom. 7.5. And activation. Wisdom is anything secondary. That's what you put in your nose. That's what you smoke. If you shoot a basketball, you become a master at putting it in the hoop if you keep shooting it. But it's still wisdom. And what masters because it's your will to master it. So anything that you put in front of you that you think, you done got yourself caught up in, you got to get back, internalize it, get into yourself, and say, I'm the master, and rise above it. There's nothing you can't rise above, but we the gods. But you got to want to do it. Like he said, you got the will, it's in you. The will is the force and power. You just got to execute it. Discipline. The breath, that's what I'm doing now, the breath of life. The same way I done taught many of our brothers, it's the breath of life. That's what the Lord put into us. That's the breath of life. Now what you do is you exhale, or you inhale, and then when you exhale, it should be all about how you live it out, because that's exhaling. Putting it back in the atmosphere in a positive form. That's how you live it out. But it takes discipline. One of the disciplines the Father taught us when he said 3 things that we shouldn't do. He said about the dope. The other thing he said, don't eat no pork. Right. Did you go on a fast when you got this nation? Sure. That was the first form of discipline. That was the first form of discipline in this nation. When you went on the 3-day fast, you start to learn how to discipline your body to things and your mind, because it started here. A lot of brothers, I'm gonna do it, but they ain't mentally prepared themselves. They go, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm hungry. The discipline. That's discipline. And that's what we learn as we go on. The first discipline was us doing a 3-day fast. Then some of us, we went on the next month, and brothers that I was around, we did it every month at the end of the month for 3 days. At the end of the year, if you add it all up, it comes to basically the same time that the Muslims do their Ramadan. But we did it every 3 days at the end of the month. And we didn't eat no food with it. We just did pure fast, water fast, juice fast, fruit fast. Sometimes I did a no talking fast. I wouldn't talk to you for 3 days. Discipline. Not just, you, I'm not saying general, but I wouldn't talk to nobody. Yeah. Just a form of discipline. Let me see if I shut my mouth for 3 days. But I didn't just shut my mouth. I studied while I shut my mouth. It's just that I didn't do no verbal talking. Brothers, what's wrong with you? Oh, you're not I'm on a non-verbal fast. I'm not talking. You want something to say to me, write it down. Well, I can hear you, I'll write it down. In fact, leave me alone for 3 days. And I'll get into myself. These are different disciplines. The willpower means you got to take time with yourself and test your own damn self. A lot of times we don't do that. We don't test ourselves. We just go through life doing what we do. You got to check your own self. Damn, I wonder if let me see if I can stop eating for 3 days. Good. Let me see if I could just don't want to have no sex.
Right.
Let her keep it. That's a form of discipline. See how strong you could be.
If Mega did this.